I'm Eric Smith, and this is an excerpt from my autobiographical series, My Life in Not So Much a Nutshell, but more of a Melon Rind. And this is from the first of those 4 books. At summer's end, everyone dispersed. Joanne and company went back to their homes. Uncle Randy and Tammy moved. My parents and I found an apartment in Binghamton. It was a small apartment on Munsell Street. It was divided into 3 minuscule bedrooms. My dad promised that it would only be a temporary move. We'd find a bigger place soon enough. Over the summer, my mother's cat, Peachy, got pregnant. The landlady, Ann Rock, was about 85 years old. She agreed to let us move in, provided we only kept 1 dog. My parents found homes for Shimax, Lucy, and Sheba. We kept Lady, because I'd had her since I was 5. A few days later, I came home from school and my mother had a smirk on her face. "Go look in the bathroom," she said when I had put my backpack in my room. I opened the bathroom door and Shimax and Lucy walked out. "What?" they asked, flabbergasted. "How?" "The lady didn't want them," my mother said. "We'll just keep them away from Anne." The next day, Uncle Randy and Tammy moved in upstairs in the back apartment. My uncle pulled me aside. "You know, Eric," he started, "if you wanted to, you could live with me." I didn't exactly enjoy my life, but I couldn't really see that how it would be any better if I lived upstairs with him. I nodded to him, but didn't respond. A few days later, a representative from Child Protective Services knocked on the door. She asked to see me. She asked about the time my mother punched me. I lied and said that I had no idea what she was referring to. After looking around the apartment, she left. Her suggestion was to clean up the house a bit. A few days later, while my dad was at work, my mother and I were watching The Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring. Peachy was laying on my dad's usual chair. The cat soon started retching and moving in a way that made us both jump to her side. "What's going on?" I asked. "I think she's having the kittens," my mother replied. She was correct. Peachy gave birth to 5 kittens over the next 2 hours. Over the following days, we started naming the babies. 1 died on the first night, so it never got a name. I picked out the fluffy gray kitten for myself. He was so cute and had bright blue eyes. I named him Igor. My mother's choice of kitten was a little white and orange one. She called her HK, which was short for Helen Keller. By the end of 2 weeks, Igor and HK were the only 2 little ones left. I came home on the following Friday, having a bad day at school. HK had passed away that afternoon. Igor was the only one left.